you have to add on a smile. And what have you done? You got more than free. You have what they call a family.
Movies have always helped set styles, but today more than ever the effect of movies on fashions is very prominent. Perhaps it is because today people dress more in costumes than clothes. What makes Lost Horizon a good style setter is that we are in that magical, mystical land called Shangri-La, and the opportunities for high-style costuming are unlimited.
Producer Ross Hunter is talking about an extraordinary new Hollywood film, his musical production of Lost Horizon. To put it on the screen with all its dramatic adventure, Hunter selected Charles Jarrett to direct, chose Academy Award winners Burt Bacharach and Hal David to collaborate on the music and song, assigned art director Preston Ames the job of designing and decorating this beautiful Shangri-La set, and invited designer Jean-Louis to create the elaborate wardrobe the stars wear in the movie. The result? This is the look of Shangri-La. Jean-Louis has been nominated for 16 Oscars in his long Hollywood career, and this film marks his reunion with producer Ross Hunter. They worked together on Pillow Talk, Imitation of Life, and Thoroughly Modern Millie. Jean-Louis' sketches reflect the beauty of the happy life of Shangri-La and the comfort of the clothes. In Shangri-La, all modern-day pressures vanish, including fashion pressures. They've adopted the best of all cultures in their architecture and clothes. Hunter describes how these designs were manufactured into costumes for the stars of Lost Horizon and tried out in first fitting.
We would like to show you the wardrobe tests as they were made for us during the production. I feel it's terribly important before the final fitting to see just how those clothes work on the screen. And what we have done is assemble some of the clothes that are worn in the picture just as regular wardrobe tests. Some of them don't fit, some of them aren't right for the picture, but most of them tell a story to us about what the character will look like when he and she are on the screen. This is our leading man, Peter Finch, who wears this very simple raincoat. This is what he wears. He's in the outside world, so to speak. Sally Kellerman, who plays the role of Sally Hughes, the Newsweek photographer. This is camel hair, coat and slacks, and a forest green turtleneck sweater. And she just loved it. She had a ball wearing it. Sally emerges as a truly fine actress in this picture, and I'm sure you're going to be amazed not only by her acting talents, but by her singing talents. We called her Garbo occasionally. There's our George Kennedy. This is a corduroy outfit that he wears. He plays Sam Cornelius. There's Michael York, who plays the brother of Peter Finch in the movie. White turtleneck sweater, black trousers.
To pictorialize all the adventure in the classic James Hilton story, Ross Hunter set up an impressive production schedule. He selected locations that give scope and dimension to the movie.
And it might be interesting to you to know that we did everything for real. We went to the Cascades in Washington, and we went to Mount Timberline in Oregon, 13,000 feet high, 30 degrees below zero. And that's why they had to wear these clothes. They're rather smashing, I think. These are the costumes that they wear on the way to Shangri-La. Now we're in Shangri-La. What we tried to do in Shangri-La is have all our materials hand-woven in the Valley of the Blue Moon by the villagers. All the colors are stained from the berries, the flowers, the fruit of the fields, the leaves, the grass. But they're very comfortable. There are the two brothers side by side. Must be aware that during a wardrobe test, we are basically interested in the wardrobe, how it fits, and how it will be used in the scene, how it moves, how it can be photographed. Is it too large? Is it too small? Bobby Van and his caftan. And Bobby, who plays the dancer, must move constantly.
Bobby's shirt is sashed at the waist with matching material in red and black. The slip-over neck is bordered in black braid and caught at the throat with tiny black buttons. The shirt is worn over slacks of white.
Young leading lady, Olivia Hussey, whom you might have remembered in Romeo and Juliet. She plays the role of Maria, who is really 100 years old, but as long as she is in Shangri-La, looks only 20. She's like a young Merle Oberon.
Olivia now wears an Indian sari, gold and white kaftan. The wide green borders of the sari are used to outline front panels and to make wide flowing sleeves. The kaftan is worn over a soft, pale aqua undergown.
And this is her first number where she does the dance and sings to share the joy. We learned an awful lot from this particular wardrobe test because we were able to make changes in the actual choreography.
Stay and share the joy.
Cheer me up since we got here. Now this is our lovely leading lady, the beautiful Norwegian star, Liv Ullmann. And we'll show you how the basic dress has different tunics and can be used many, many times over and over again. There it is in white. Here it is in red. She absolutely loved it because she said in Sweden they don't really care how the women look. And she was so delighted for once in her life to have a wardrobe that she could really be proud of. She was so delighted with it. Notice the detail of all of Mr. Louis' wardrobe. It's just rather marvelous. Here is our leading lady again, and this is the outfit that Liv wears as Catherine, the school teacher, in our most outstanding musical number called The World is a Circle, which she does with children at the schoolhouse in the Valley of the Blue Moon. People dressed in Shangri-La because nobody knows where Shangri-La is, but we do. My associate producer Jacques Mapes, our wardrobe and costume designer Jean-Louis, myself, we know and we believe in Shangri-La mainly because we helped establish Shangri-La in 1973. We gave it the look we wanted and we dressed the people as we felt they should be dressed.
With Lost Horizon, producer Ross Hunter has created a national fashion style, costumes that are beautiful, simple, and comfortable. He has produced the look of Shangri-La.